On truth. I am working on truth.
Yeah.
It's a waste of
No,
time.
I'll give you 14, 15 reasons.
No, they've already started.
Yeah,
I
Adnan,
would
please
happily
leave it with
debate
me.
you.
This guy, this gentleman, are you recording already?
You want to go with him?
Yeah.
So,
I'll,
I'm guessing his answer-
this
I'm
gentleman,
next.
this gentleman
I'm with him,
is back. Chris is back,
Yeah.
and he wants to pick up from where we left last week,
Yes.
and he wants to debate again. And I'm telling him I'm not interested. I'm not interested in debate. Why? Because it's a waste of time. Why it is a waste of time? Because I was asking him one simple question for 1 hour, and he was not giving an answer. And I just explained to him. Imagine this brother. I asked him, is he a human being? And instead of answering my question, he goes, he's wearing a yellow jacket, he's wearing a blue thobe, he's wearing a green cloth on his head. But then I repeat the question, is he a human being? And then he starts telling you about his shoes, the color of his skin, he's got a beard. Is he a human being? No. He's got a pocket in his thobe, he's got buttons on his thobe, and he's got zip on his jacket. Is he a human being? No. So how do you talk to someone like that? How do you talk to someone like that? And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, I know that you made a lot of accusations about me personally, so attacks against me.
Right now?
I didn't do, no,
Right now?
Before.
Well, I stand by every single one of them.
Right, so you said that I learned this.
I'm not ashamed of them.
Right, I would be if I was in your position, and I think you are because.
Well, clearly you're not in my position.
You did a video
So-
that clarified the things that you said, and I believe the reason you did that was because you're insecure about the things you say,
No, I'm not.
which is why I would openly challenge you
Listen,
again for the second time.
last
to go
week
through
I
the same
told you I'll stay with you for 2 hours if necessary. You were clearly not listening to me.
So you walked
I
away.
said, no, I didn't walk away. I asked one question.
walked away.
Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
Okay,
Shall I ask you the same question again?
Go get a camera.
And I bet you you're not going to answer my question.
No, lady.
Wait. No, wait. You stay here. You stay. I don't want to debate. I don't want to debate.
If you don't debate, what are we doing?
No, wait. I'm asking you the same question.
Will you debate next time?
Wait. Now you're here, and people are putting on mics on you
Right.
already. I'm going to ask you the same question again. The Birmingham parchment, as the words look in it,
Right.
and as the words look in our current copies. Wait.
Yeah, they're different. Let me explain.
No.
Let me explain.
No, you're lying.
No.
You're lying.
Okay, let me explain then. Let me explain.
Okay.
Let me demonstrate.
Before you explain.
Okay, don't explain.
Wait. Before you explain.
Why don't you just let me
Before you
explain?
explain.
Why don't you let me
Before you
answer the very
explain.
question
You
you
see,
asked?
that's the problem. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to debate someone who
See-
cannot. Is there a tree?
Okay.
Is there a tree?
Adnan, stop showboating.
If you say no, it's not a tree, and let me explain to you, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to waste my time because is there a tree, guys?
Yes.
That's a tree.
Yes.
Are you sure? Is everyone sure?
Diacritic
Yeah.
marks change the Arabic text.
Sorry.
Does the ijma of diacritic marks change
Listen,
the Arabic text?
you remember I asked you last
Okay.
week, do
No,
you
this
have a
is the
learning
answer.
disability? You said no, you
see,
don't.
there you are.
You
There
don't.
you are.
Clearly
There
you
you go.
don't. Clearly you don't. So there is
thank
another
you,
issue.
thank you.
No, clearly
Thank
you
you for at
don't.
least clarifying
So
that.
the problem
Well,
is
I don't need to sell
the
this
problem
into you,
is
do I?
you are insecure. You don't
Am I
want to
insecure?
you don't want
How
to
am I insecure
answer.
if I've come up here again and said, "I'd love another
let me explain, Chris. The reason why you're insecure is you know we have copies of the Quran written by the very disciples, the very students, the very companions of the Prophet of Islam, Prophet Muhammad. You know that. Wait, let me finish. You know factually that is correct. You know that. You don't want to address that. You know why? Because I'll tell you. People living in glass houses cannot throw stones on passersby, right? So wait.
Let me explain. Can I ask a question?
You don't have anything like that.
Let me just explain. Very
There's
quickly.
nothing from
Can I
Jesus.
speak?
There's
At any
nothing
point
from his
during this
companions.
conversation? Can I speak
There's
at any
nothing
point
from,
during this conversation?
there's nothing
I'm
from
not
the first
asking.
century. Full stop.
Okay.
So that's why you're insecure.
First of all,
Yeah.
do you understand the material that the biblical manuscripts are written on? Do you know how that deviates from Quranic manuscripts?
Besides the point.
Oh, that's
Again,
besides
is
the
there a
point.
tree?
All right, then. Okay.
Is there a
So
tree?
The fact that dried leaves are
Again.
in no way as sustainable as animal skin.
How is that an excuse? Facts are facts. Facts are facts.
Deteriorate naturally over decades. Do you understand that?
There's a murder scene.
Okay, you want
We
to-
go
you
to a
want- you
murder
want to
scene.
talk
Wait,
about it.
we go to a murder scene.
Why does he not
We
talk
go
about
to a
it?
murder scene.
Why
There
does
is
he not
there
talk
is
about
there
it?
is a dead body on the murder scene. That's a fact. Okay. If we see a dead body, the first thing we need to discuss it.
Adnan, you can't address what I just said.
Okay. So now the question is now.
You mean the thing I just
Do
asked?
we have, okay, now basic question. Let's see if you're sincere. If you are not, do we have copies?
Is the Birmingham
Do we have
manuscript
copies of the
from-
Quran written by the companions of Prophet
Can
Muhammad?
you demonstrate that from the companions?
Okay, wait. I'll repeat my question.
Yeah, I asked you.
You,
Can you demonstrate?
you can say yes or no. You can say yes or no.
Okay,
Do
I
we
don't
have
believe you do.
do we have
Or at least
copies?
I'll take the
Wait,
agnostic
wait. Do we have copies of the Quran written by the companions of Prophet Muhammad, his disciples, his direct students, people he
I do
taught.
not believe you can demonstrate that.
Okay. I'll repeat my question. Yes, it's a simple yes or no. Say no.
Okay, no then. Right.
Okay.
Next
Okay.
one.
Now.
Right.
Now we're
So
talking.
finally
You said no. Good. Good. Now you're getting an hour. You see, we saved an hour. We saved an hour. Okay. You said no. I'm saying we have radiocarbon dated copies. One of them is Birmingham parchment.
Yes.
The latest date allocated to it is 645 CE.
That's correct, yeah.
645 CE,
Yes.
which is 13 years after the Prophet of Islam's death. Prophet died in 632 CE.
correct, yeah.
645 is the latest date allocated to that particular parchment. So that parchment, was it likely to have been written by an adult or a child?
Okay, so I'm going to say adult.
Good.
Right.
So an adult is older than 13.
Okay, sure.
Yes?
Yeah.
Right. So this person who wrote that particular parchment may have seen the Prophet of Islam.
Possibly. According to him, though.
Are you all listening?
Wait, listen.
Is everyone
No,
listening?
'cause that's not
So
what
what
it
am I,
says on the video.
what was I saying?
In your
What
video.
was I
Alright,
saying?
in your video, you
No.
don't
So
say
now
that, do you?
wait.
In your video, you say
No, no.
He would have
No,
been
no.
a companion of the Prophet, and I say prove it. And of course he doesn't. Because he
Look,
can't.
look.
He just makes empty
Chris,
assertions.
Chris.
Now let's
Chris,
go to another
this-
interesting
Chris,
point. No,
Chris.
no. This is not a monologue.
No,
This
it's
is
not a
the
monologue. It's not. I
Let
said
me
I
speak.
don't want to
Let-
debate you. It's a waste
Well,
of
then where do
time.
we go then?
It's a waste.
Then you are, you're
I'm
debating.
demonstrating to
Camera,
all these
yeah,
people
right.
and people beyond that it's a waste of time talking to people like you.
Right. Okay. So
It's a waste of time.
barely spoken. You've spoken for
Chris, I spoke to you for 2 hours last week.
Yes, and then you walked
2
away.
long, painful
And you
hours
walked away. And you
trying to
told me
get
every name
simple
under the sun.
answers from you for
I gave
simple
you
questions.
You didn't like the answers. So first
No,
of all, okay.
no.
First of all,
You
what
are-
is
I
the
just
earliest
showed-
date?
I-
What is
I- I
the
just-
earliest date of the Birmingham portfolio. What's the earliest date?
Okay. Are you really want to? Are you?
Yeah. So we both.
Are you
right,
really going to repeat that?
We both know the answer, right? Which is 570. We both agree with this. Yes.
No, it's 568.
568. Sure.
568.
568.
Okay.
That's fine.
Now, and
Right.
what is the dating
Okay,
for?
so when was Muhammad?
What is the-
Let me give you a question.
Before
First
you
of all-
go on,
No,
what is the dating for?
The dating is for the parchment. Yes?
Parchment,
We
not
said
for the
this-
writing.
We said this
Not
before.
for the
We
writing.
said this before.
No,
yes?
so why
That's fine.
why raise the
The
point?
reason why.
Why raise the
Okay,
point?
At what date did Muhammad receive revelation in the Hira Cave? What date? Do you know this? You should know this. This is basic Islam 101. Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to wait for you to answer that. I think that's funny. Tell me the answer.
Do you want to make it a conversation, a decent,
all right.
so
See,
that the
this is the
word?
thing.
So
This is the thing.
so
He isn't as knowledgeable on this as you think he is. When you push a little bit further, he has to sort of decide.
we can make it a Q&A.
this is-
Well, how
wait, no, no.
how I want to do this?
Okay,
I
so
do
you
this with
wanna-
the Shias
okay.
here. I do with
Wait,
this.
wait, wait.
I do. Shias come to
Okay,
debate
no,
me,
it's
and
not,
I tell
I
them it's a
can't speak
Q&A.
then. No, it's
So
not
we you ask questions and we will
was
answer.
speaking before,
Yeah.
now you won't answer.
This is not a debate. I don't want to debate you.
Well,
If it's a Q&A, ask me tough questions. I'll give answers.
You don't want to debate,
Ask me
because
tough
you'll know
questions.
you'll
The
lose.
toughest question you Christian missionaries and activists can ask. Ask your question, and we will address it. Do a Q&A. Do a Q&A. Yeah, because debating is not an option. It's a waste of time.
Should we time it?
No, it's a Q&A.
Let's time it.
Is it a Q&A?
I'd like to time. So don't think
I'll do a
that
Q&A.
You're not gonna
Because you are not giving straight.
Let me speak, Adnan, which is why I want 2-minute timer.
Chris, I will speak. Wait. Before we time it, it's not a debate. Wait. It's not a debate. It's not. Wait. I'm trying to demonstrate to people why I don't want to debate people like you. Because why? Because let me quickly explain.
publicly in front of all this camera.
Let me quickly explain. I just asked you a
And he
question.
ran away.
Do we have copies written by the companions of the Prophet of Islam? You said no.
No, I don't believe
You said
so.
no.
Right.
And then I discussed the dating of the parchment with you,
Yep.
and then you conceded
And then you said,
possibly.
are they an adult?
Did he say possibly?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
He said possibly.
But do I believe
Then
it? No.
then possibly.
Because
Then
the evidence is
when you say
against you.
possibly,
Yes.
when you say possibly, that means there is a possibility.
Right.
Yes or no?
Okay, yes.
So when you say no,
Yes.
you're giving a statement of fact.
I might
Wait. You're stating a fact. No. In your opinion, no.
Yes,
No
my
means no
opinion, no.
possibility.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
No means no
If I
possibility.
had to bet on whether it was or wasn't, I would bet that it wasn't.
Okay.
There you are. If
There are-
that confuses you, basic
Wait.
philosophy.
There are two ways to answer this question. You say yes or no, or you say possibly. Raise your voice.
I don't want to shout. I
Yeah.
don't wanna
No
sound
problem.
responsible.
I'm a loud guy anyway. So No, we're not timing it. You don't get involved. Just stay away. Okay. Yeah. I'm very scared. Can you not see I'm scared? Can you not see?
I'm just talking.
Not only the brains are gone, the eyes are also gone.
I'm talking.
The eyes are also gone. Okay, Chris, do you need his help? Do you need his help? I don't need anyone's help. Okay. So, Chris, if we have copies possibly written by the Prophet of Islam, and that's a big thing to get a missionary or a Christian activist to accept, because it's very painful. It's painful.
Well,
it's painful for Christians who've been going around the world for the last 2,000 years, if not less, let's say 1,700 years. If we want to start Christianity from the Council of Nicaea, then it's 1,700 years. They've been going around the world since the birth of Islam. They've been going around the world. The Quran is plagiarized from the Bible. The Quran endorses the Bible. The Quran is not pure. It is corrupted. You know why? You know why they have to do this? Because their entire religion is corrupted. The entire scripture is corrupted. Okay? Their scripture contains fables, lies, stories, and truth. And truth. And truth.
How are you going to know?
Wait. Do you actually want me to speak though? Do you actually want me to speak?
5 seconds.
Guys, do you actually want me to speak? That's what he's saying. Because he doesn't want me to speak. I want to speak, but he isn't interested in listening to responses.
You got 2 minutes, okay?
Right.
So we got.
I will talk to you if you can demonstrate the ability to give straight answers.
Okay.
I can give a straight answer.
Don't manipulate things. Don't be wiggly. Don't be wiggly because I won't let you wiggle. I won't let you wiggle.
You didn't want to talk about diacritic marks because
I won't let you wiggle your body.
Right, okay, so you don't want to talk about diacritic marks because you know diacritic marks change the text. Simple.
Listen.
There you are.
Who's discussing? Wait. Who is discussing?
Will you address this?
Absolutely.
Okay, so do diacritical marks change the meaning of words?
Before we get to diacritical marks,
so you won't talk about it.
No, hello, are you listening? Don't play these games. These games are not working.
Did I not just ask him about diacritical marks? And did you not just say
Okay. Are you going to answer my question?
What do you mean? I just asked you a question.
No.
There's already a discussion going on before that.
Yes.
Finish off that and then
I literally did.
Finish the first discussion.
Okay, go back.
Finish
what was your question?
Finish the first discussion. Like I explained to you last week, I told you categorically that we have to establish A before we move on to B, C, and D.
Okay, sure.
Do you agree?
In what context?
In any discussion, when it is a systematic discussion, it requires details. So we establish the basic foundational points first before we move on. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yeah?
Sure.
So I was discussing the foundations.
So the foundations.
And you don't want to discuss the foundations because the foundations will remove the rug from your feet.
Okay, so.
Because the moment we establish A, there is no B, C, and D.
Okay.
Because point A is very important. Yeah.
Your point was that the consonantal razm is the fundamental text and you can derive the word from it, and hence there is.
You don't know my point.
That was your
No.
I'm saying no.
Okay. For 1 hour,
you add the diacritical marks, you get the
Chris,
fullness of the word.
for 1 hour, I was asking you a simple question. The question was, Chris, are these two specimen, are they human beings?
Yes.
Your answer was, he has a bag,
No.
he has a jacket, he has nice hair, he doesn't show his hair, right? Okay, so this is what you're doing. You want to jump to the bag and to the jacket. I'm saying no, I want to talk about their structure. They both look the same.
Just say yes.
Wait.
Just say yes.
Yes, human beings.
good.
They're human beings.
So I have done that.
Brilliant.
Right,
No,
now moving back to it.
so no.
Do diacritical
Coming back to question A.
Again, I still haven't been able to get an answer for this. This is still going on. Do diacritical marks change the Arabic text? Simple.
I don't want to discuss the bag before we discuss them.
Okay, so we won't talk about it.
No, I want to discuss them. I don't want to discuss the bag. The bag is irrelevant to
And
me.
you were like, these guys, are they no different?
The decoration of the person and the decoration of this person is irrelevant to my discussion. I'm discussing the structure, how they made. He has two arms. He has two arms.
Right. So
He
that's
has one head. He has one head.
Okay.
He has two legs. He has two. This is what I want to discuss for now. And once we are established
we've
with that,
already
we can
affirmed
go
it.
on
Both
to,
human
we can
beings.
build
Great.
upon that
Move on.
and discuss. You don't want to discuss the structure because once you do that, you're finished. You're finished. Your argument is finished. You're gone. And we'll see. So let's start again. Let's start. Let's see if you can demonstrate honesty and integrity.
Go on, let's see what it goes.
The Birmingham parchment. Can you stop it? Can you? Sorry. The Birmingham parchment,
Yeah.
as it has been written.
Yeah.
Stop using flashy terms because people out there don't understand the consonantal
okay. That's
ductus,
called a cop-out.
consonantal rasm.
That's called a cop-out. He's basically saying, I don't want to talk about that because that would refute me and it would embarrass me because that means that the Arabic has changed. You know full well that Ibn Masud has...
Let me ask my question.
You know full
I'm
well.
not going to let you play
As a
these games.
historian of Islam,
I will not
you know
allow
what-
you to play these
you know
games.
what Al-Tabari says.
Oh, I will
You
walk
know what
away
the
and there is no
sources
discussion.
Ask the question
Yeah.
and then, then you
Yeah.
answer it.
Let me ask you a question. And I hope you understand my question for the 50th, 60th, the 70th time maybe now, yeah? The way the Quran, the Birmingham copy, one of the earliest copies in the world,
Yeah.
radiocarbon dated to have come from the life of the Prophet and his companions, according to the scholars in Birmingham University themselves. Okay,
Right. It can be
now,
done before,
he
yeah.
just made a statement.
Yeah.
Or potentially before that.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Or potentially before that. Did everyone hear that?
Yes.
Did everyone hear that? He said, or potentially before that. Now, this is why I don't want to talk to you. You know why? Because it's like someone claiming
Because it upsets
that,
you.
someone claiming that this gentleman has 4 legs. If I say he has 2 legs, you say yes, he's got 4 legs. There is no discussion.
What I said isn't true.
Okay, wait.
Is what
Show.
I said
Okay,
untrue.
wait.
It isn't, is it?
Give me one scholar from any university in the world who has published on the Quran, and there are thousands of journals, thousands of writings written by scholars from around the world, Australia, Canada, USA, Britain, Germany, France. I can name them. One name who said the Quran came before Muhammad.
Okay. That's a
Okay,
really interesting question.
does everyone understand the question? He will.
Right.
I don't think he understands.
Okay, let me repeat it.
Do you all understand my question? People watching, do you understand my question? Okay, can you please say yes? Do you understand my question? Okay.
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 So Adnan's question was, can I quote any experts of whom believe
I
that
said
the
scholar.
Quran- Scholars, experts. It's simple.
Published scholars.
It's a simple-
You see, again, do you understand my question? Shall I rephrase? Shall I phrase? Give me one scholar, published scholar, and there are thousands of publications on the Quran. One published scholar who said the Quran came before Muhammad.
Okay.
And why am I saying this? Because you said it could be before. It could be before Muhammad. It could. You know, the word could is the problem here. Yeah. Yeah.
This is an interesting question. Why? Because the Quran actually contains stories in it that we know came from other sources hundreds of years before. For example,
You're not answering my question. You're not answering my question.
He doesn't like my answer.
If you don't have a scholar, if you don't have a scholar who said the Quran, no. The Quran in its current form came. Okay, wait. The Quran, the text. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The
asked the
text of the
question,
Quran. Don't play games. I'm not talking the stories. We all know stories predate the Quran. There are stories in the Quran. We also know. We all know.
So yes,
We all know what you talk.
there are entire surahs which have content that predate the Quran.
Do you have a learning disability? I keep asking that question because you are failing to understand my simple question. The current text of the Quran in its Arabic language, in its current form, hello. In its current form, don't make me angry because you're not pissing me off. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're pissing me off now. I'm sorry, guys. But you know, these guys, they have the nerve, they have the audacity to walk up here and say things like this. Wait.
Okay. Notice that his temperament is
No, because
and he's saying
listen.
he's getting effed off.
Listen.
That's his words, not mine. All I'm saying is I can be calm because I know what I'm saying is true. He's getting caught up in this because he wants to say the Quran is an original
People can be
revelation,
calm and they can
but
see
he
all
knows-
sorts of. They can say all sorts of things. Being
But he
calm
knows-
is.
Anna,
Yeah.
He knows full well there are many scholars like Patricia Crone, Michael Cook. There are pretty much anyone, Arthur Jeffries, Fred Donner, who are history.
Don't mention names. Don't mention names if you don't know what they wrote.
You just told me.
Patricia Crone is not a scholar of Quran.
No. She's a
Michael
scholar-
Cook.
no, she's
Did you
a
mention
scholar
Michael
of
Cook?
history of
Wha-
Islam.
wha- Okay. Do you know? Do you know the difference?
The reason why
Did you again?
Listen.
Did you all understand my question?
Yes.
I specifically mentioned
answered it.
scholars on the Quran who have published on the Quran. So don't mention scholars of Islamic conquest, early Islam, or other fields. Don't mention. Don't play these games.
Okay.
Try not. You're wasting my time again.
Are there
My time is
stories?
precious. I can go to someone else and talk to someone else.
If you want to run, feel free. Doesn't
Go
bother
ahead,
me.
run, bro.
Listen.
You did last time.
Is there not entire surahs that have within them stories that can be found that are outside of the Quran that predate the Quran of Muhammad?
I will answer the question.
Yeah. Please do.
Don't engage with him. This guy, don't engage with him, please. You're gonna make noise and then.
Western scholar
Okay.
of history of Islam will tell you that.
Okay.
In fact,
Now,
Yasser Khalid
now.
himself will tell you that.
Okay, wait.
He's not even a scholar in the Quran.
He's not. He doesn't know anything
What?
about the history of Islam.
Okay. I asked you a question.
Yeah.
Sorry, brothers.
I asked you a question. The Birmingham parchment, it has been carbon dated.
Okay,
And you
so-
said, wait,
You're
be
now-
quiet,
you're now going to
be
different
quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Why are we discussing this
Don't
question?
disrespect me.
Why are we
an
discussing
answer.
this
I gave you an
question?
answer.
You are a plain liar who is deliberately lying in front of all these
Again, he's
people.
lost his temper.
Okay,
He has
yeah.
to now add.
Because I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm allergic to bullshit. Okay,
you see, the
it
thing
causes
with
me
me-
allergy, and then I have to take tablets. Yeah. I don't have patience for people like this.
You're going to stoop down to their level.
Yeah.
Baseless with nothing.
You have to insult me because you don't have a ground to stand on. That's why.
That's right.
Because you
Let's
ask
see.
me questions. You ask me questions.
If you don't interrupt me,
Name me a
if
single
you don't interrupt
scholar
me, and let me
who
ask my
believes
question, and we will see where the ground is.
before Muhammad.
Okay.
I gave you examples of surahs, and then go through the surahs. Surah 20, Surah Taha, for
Wait.
example. Which
Now you're making a claim. You're making a claim. Now you're making a claim that the text of the Quran, as we know it today, predates Muhammad. Yes.
The stories within them, yes.
Wait. Are you hearing my words?
You said
That's
the
why I'm
Quran-
getting. That's why I'm getting
You
angry.
said, show
Are
me
you
any
listening to my
scholar-
words? Text of the Quran. I'm not talking about the stories. I'm talking about the stories. I'm talking about the text of the Quran. Listen. Again, my question. Quran, as we know it today, the text in the Arabic language,
Right.
does it predate Muhammad?
There are surahs that mention stories.
Are you listening to me? He's not listening to me, guys. I'm sorry. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. I'm running away. No talking.